Hello!
Hello! Welcome back
to another episode of Woolly Wednesday. It's been good to get back into it.
Yeah, we were just saying it's been a few weeks since we recorded one of these, so I'm excited
Yes,
to be
well, because we try and get a schedule up, don't we?
Yes.
And film in advance.
Yes.
You know, as you would do, you plan.
Because sadly we actually have day jobs, which is very depressing, but you know.
But we then also we've gone to Kentwell, haven't we?
Yes, that's coming soon if it's not already up.
It's yes.
We don't know. We're still figuring out the order a wee bit,
Yeah.
so that'll be up at some point.
So we were up at Kentwell Hall, which is a lovely Tudor mansion, isn't it?
It's glorious. This old house set in beautiful grounds. So they had a reenactment going on.
Yeah.
So we had everybody from... They gave us the date and I've forgotten it already. But the Tudor period.
1588.
There you go.
Yeah.
Look at that's drilled in. So we had weavers, dyers, knitters, spinners, all sorts.
But they were all in their Tudor outfits and Tudor characters.
It's
so
fabulous.
it was great to interview them. So that's going to be a video, isn't it?
Yes, possibly two, depending.
And then you did your table runner.
Yes. Oh, I am so pleased with this.
I'll take it off there because they can't see. So that was another video.
Two videos. We did the how-to videos.
How to. Well, there's a long story about that. But look.
Isn't it fabulous? Not to blow my own trumpet, but I did large chunks of it, but I had so much help from you guys. It was fantastic. I sadly had a sore wrist at various points and I struggled to sew at one point.
But you know, it was we decided to do it as a tutorial as well as you learning.
Yeah.
But they are hard to do.
Oh yeah.
As I said on the video that I posted of our so long, which we said we were going to do, we planned it and we did the apron and everything, but
it was amazing.
And that was a lot of planning. I mean, we planned what we were going to do as in episodes.
Yeah.
But it's just, I mean, as you know, you were filming all day and we were filming all day for our one, and
then you've got a couple of hours of editing.
Yeah, and it's like full respect to those people that do these tutorials properly.
Yeah.
You know,
but they
and
probably
weekly.
do it. Yeah.
Well, they've got the whole gig set up.
Yeah,
They've got the studio set up.
We set up every time, and it's always a bit.
And
as in when we can squeeze it all in, basically.
But then they also do it I think they've got more people. You know, like, I mean, I know I shouldn't say it, but the Missouri Star Quilt Company, who churn them out every Friday.
They've got
a team that are making the patterns, and that's where you then realise that we're not going to go down the tutorial route.
No,
but I hope
every now and then we might do tip videos.
Yeah, indeed. Yes, because we've got loads of people who know stuff more than we do, because we're still only learning ourselves. And as you see on the comments, you know, we get put right sometimes, you know, and rightly so. We don't want to give out the wrong information, and sometimes that can easily be done. Mm. But
we do try. We promise we're trying.
Yes, yeah. But we've got a lot of people who know stuff, so we might get them in more to do short videos, mightn't we? But go on.
I was going to say,
yes.
I want to interrupt because I'm dying to see what's in this box. We were sent this. I don't know if we should show addresses.
Ooh,
I'll blur that out.
Yeah.
We were sent this by a lovely subscriber. One of our very knowledgeable people who shares lots of information.
This is Angela, yes.
So I'm dying to see. This has been sat here for ages.
I know, and because we said to Angela, she said, "Oh, you haven't opened it yet."
He agreed he'd do an unboxing, and I was like, "I want to see what's in the box." So we're going to open it. Please note, you don't have to send us anything. It's very kind. We did a swap.
We did a swap. We arranged the swap. So I sent Angela some yarn and some of my hand-dyed yarn.
Yeah.
It was actually all Angela's idea, you know. So right, go on. Blimey hell, Angela, there's loads.
And there's a note in there too.
Now, I have to say, this is way better than my parcel that I sent Angela, because actually I was...
so this is her handmade soap. She's included handmade soap. She's included some of her handmade soap for both of you, for each of you. I hope you enjoy it. Oh, I'm excited.
Look at that, it's got like goldy glitter.
So I have black raspberry vanilla. Oh, I might like that one. Oh, that smells good. Ooh, that's fabulous.
What does yours smell like? No good on TV us smelling.
Stormy Seas, it also smells good.
Yeah. Ooh, wow. Ooh, that's more. Yeah, that's stronger than that one.
I think they're both.
I love the gold on that one. Though. That's my. Is that my one?
Doesn't say. I think. For Áine, I know she said in the. Decorate for the season. Sorry, I'm trying to read it. I'm just not sure if there's something that I can read out. She loves to decorate for the seasons, and I have included 2 fat quarters bundles One for your autumn and Christmas and winter. Ooh.
Autumn.
Autumn, definitely autumn. I'm going to have to do something fabulous with those.
Christmas.
Oh, aren't they cute?
They are very cute.
I really must get around to doing my Christmas decorations this year. Stuart, would you like to read your bit?
You said that you liked cotton and steel. I do like cotton and steel, and I have included a fat quarter bundle of their fabric. Do you know, I thought I recognised cotton and steel.
That's fabulous.
Yeah, look at those. Oh, I must get my head out of the way. Purples. Oh, and yeah, that's their basic one. I love that. Navy. Oh. Included a fat quarter bundle of their fabric, and I had to. Well, absolutely brilliant. We will enjoy.
And
Thanks,
this one.
well, I think that is that cotton and steel as well. Fat quarter bundle of their fabric. I had to. I can't quite. It's got really nice handwriting. Be pragmatic, so it would fit in the box. Ah, yes. Oh, yeah. And I think it is. I think that is cotton and steel as well. Oh, yes, it is. Yeah.
Oh, fabulous. They're both fabulous. I may steal some of Stuart's. I mean, you know.
Well, you said you liked the purples as well, but yeah, those autumnal ones.
Those are.
Oh, unless that one is yours. Did she say 3 bundles? I think she did.
No, 2.
2. Oh, yeah. Autumnal and Christmas.
I may, however, still steal Stuart's stuff because I just eyed up that and was like, I have new.
Yes, that is definitely you from that point of view. And my cotton and steel. Wow, thank you.
I'm going to have a play.
Yeah.
These are fabulous. Thank you so much. Very, very much
And the
appreciated.
soap,
The effort to go to send that.
I was talking about soap because I did say I'd like to go into soap making because of using woad, because you can put woad into soap. So I might pick your brains, Angela, about soap making.
Cheyenne's, I'm hoping that I'm saying that right, Cheyenne's Heavenly Scents.
Pretty impressive, yeah. Do not use if you have a nut allergy. No, don't have a nut allergy, but...
He is slightly nuts, but...
You'll have noticed I'm not coughing.
Oh, yes!
Yeah, and I got to the
News
point
on
where I
that.
was still coughing. I thought I'd better go to the doctor's. But I saw a pattern. Every time we were filming, I had been touching and selling the alpaca Guido. Because it's locally spun rather than being commercially spun, it's incredibly hairy because it's quite loosely spun.
Yeah.
So it was those hairs just getting down my throat and it's making me want to cough.
Yeah, and it was interesting because literally you'd be in the shop and he'd have to go and get some alpaca for somebody or something.
And then literally...
Yeah, he'd be coughing.
And I was like, 20 minutes later.
Oh yeah, right, Stuart. And then it's like, oh, actually, he is
But it's
coughing.
not allergic to alpaca as in commercial alpaca. It was just that really home sort of spun...
Yeah, because it still probably has a lot more of the fibres on it and things.
way hairy, yes. So I've had to stay clear of that.
Sorry, I'm still looking at all the
You are,
fabric.
aren't you?
I'm having a good
Christmas
rummage.
fabric. Well,
I'm looking forward. We've had so much warm weather, it's ridiculous.
Yes,
So-
I mean, it's hot today.
Yeah, I'm massively looking forward to a bit of
30
autumn, winter
degrees,
goodness,
yes.
frankly.
And look at us in our matching
some-
whites and blues. Yeah.
You know, it's almost like we organised it.
So
We
speaking of Christmas, which brings us nicely on to that, Angela, thank you very much.
Very much appreciated.
Christmas is in the shop.
Da, da, da.
Yes.
Speaking of in the shop,
Look at that.
I love this fabric. This is just glorious.
So this
I love
is
it's kind of modern and kind of
so there is
geometric and
six
Sorry, I'm
six
struggling with my coffee.
different colourways.
Yeah.
And this is called Skogen. Skogen.
Sounds Swedish.
It is. Yeah.
This is
yes.
fabulous. This it's just
no,
so
that
nice.
one. The gold metallic in it.
What would I make with this? Do I have to make a winter quilt?
A winter quilt, winter placemats. Look at that, miss the turtle doves, white doves. Placemats.
What were they? Were they turtle doves? Were they?
I don't know, I think I just made that up.
I was just laughing at the turtle doves, white doves, turtle doves.
I was thinking of the song, the snowflakes, and then the last one, red classic.
Yeah, you have to have a bit of classic red in there. They are stunning.
I mean, isn't that great?
Can't get over that now at all.
But that blue one is my favourite, really. They're sort of the main fabric. Because last year we had Zen Chic White Metallic Christmas.
It was beautiful.
Greys, charcoals, blacks,
Yeah.
and white. With wonderful sort of mistletoes and trees.
I think I made some.
And it was lovely,
cushions that covered
but
those.
too many people came into the shop going, "Oh yeah, that's lovely. Oh, but it won't go in my house at Christmas time." So it didn't do very well.
Yeah.
So we've had these chats before about fabric, and so I thought, right, I've got to go closer to traditional, more reds, more greens.
Yeah.
And then I saw this from Dashwood.
This is a lovely mix.
I thought it was a happy middle.
Yeah.
Between being, you've got the red and the white. No, you haven't got the green.
But even this.
But then you've got
this is quite
the navy,
modern.
the turquoise.
Yeah, but this is quite modern. However, if you look at all the little reindeer and stuff, they've got this beautiful pattern on it that's quite.
Well, I thought that was quite
festive
reminiscent of the knitting. You know, the knitting yolks.
Yeah, the yolks that I want to make them
big
a jumper.
yolks round. Yeah, when you see, I don't know whether you can see a close up of that, whether that's going to focus or not, whether you'll just.
We'll do
in.
some. We'll do. I think it did, but we'll do some as well.
You can see that. So I thought, well, actually, that fits in with the whole knitting thing as well.
Absolutely
so we've got that. I've got a lot of it actually. So it came in on 10-metre bolts. You couldn't have 5.
So I'm definitely going to have to make a festive quilt.
So the whole of Long Belford, I bet buy it.
But now that I'm a quilting queen.
Well, yes, indeed. So you might make a Christmas table runner. That's the classic one.
I was thinking
on a table spread for you.
Not like a proper quilt.
For your bed.
Yeah, not a table runner for the bed.
Oh,
a quilt for the.
Oh, you could do like a valance at the end of the bed.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Or could do a Christmas lampshade.
Oh.
So when you put your Christmas decorations
You've got
up,
lampshade classes in here.
yeah. So take your lampshade down, make a Christmas lampshade, put your Christmas lampshade up. Especially if you've got a big centre table where you've got your big spread on Christmas Day.
That's
change
a really
the
good
lampshade
idea.
as well.
You could do that though in your bedroom or anything else.
Could indeed. Yeah.
Because I like to change, like we talked about, I like to change my bedding and everything and decorate for the seasons. So
oh, nice.
You could do the thing.
So you buy lots of duvets, do you? And
I have my for my winter. I've got my nice brushed cotton covers, and I have different duvet covers for the season. I think most people do.
Or you could make a stocking.
Stocking.
Christmas stocking.
You make some really chunky socks.
I'd like to say this is his one I made earlier, but actually Ting came in at the weekend and
Jen, I think she had too. Mostly Ting.
I think she watched and crocheted.
Oh, did she? Oh, I thought she did the lining or something.
I think she. I think it made tea. I think kept us going. But yes.
These are fabulous.
It looks great, doesn't it? So well done, Ting. These are 2 stockings. It is quilt as you go. So you stitch and flip, stitch and flip, stitch and flip. But you're actually doing it onto wadding, which you cut the design out, and then it's just a single bit of. We've used grunge on the back in the same sort of colour palette,
and in the lining,
and
you can wear them on your hands.
Yeah.
No jokes.
But how good are they? I did forget the tag, because obviously you'd want. Like you hang your dishcloth up or your oven glove up.
Yes, so you should
You'd
make
want
a
a tag there so you could pin it into the fireplace.
Yeah.
But Ting cleverly came up with the different colours so you could have his and hers, brother and sister.
That's true.
And
or just if you want to mix it up a bit.
The trim, the top of the stocking. Yeah, so you know whose is who.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's clever. But I really love the diagonals and everything on this, where it's not just straight lines.
Yes, it's that improv. So it's all done from 2-inch strips. And you cut the 2-inch strip on the wonk. So you've got one half here and one half there. But it's great. And there's enough room to go right down to the bottom. So your tangerine and your
piece of coal. You putting your nuts in the bottom of the sock, Stuart.
Isn't it great?
We used to get the little peanuts and things. Tangerines.
But they're nice. They're just nice for, you could put fun little presents in.
And obviously lots of quality streets and things like that, or whatever sweets of your choice. We used to get the quality streets to come out and everything else.
Oh,
excuse
that's
me.
our timer, halfway through.
Can you stop your phone taking?
Yes, sorry. So, and I think I might make a few more of those. Try to, because lots of
And
people
don't
have
forget
already said.
You could sell them.
Well, they've already said they want to buy them, so I thought I didn't. I couldn't just sell them straight away, or say to Tim, "Can you knock out another 5?"
And just like that as
It'd be
well.
like a sweatshop as well. He'll just be here,
For Ting.
yeah, sewing socks all the time. But they don't take long at all. He did them in a couple of hours.
They're beautiful.
Whilst I was trying to help, I did start helping and ironing, but then I think he got busy in the shop, so he was left doing. Yes, see, you've got your fabric there. You've got more than enough.
I'm wondering. Yeah, that's what I was just
more than
wondering. I could do a fun one with that.
Well, we just cut. I think it was some fat quarter.
Well, you have actually cut. You've cut half meters and you've cut fat quarters.
Yeah, I've got some nice little bundles. So we've got a big bundle, half-metre bundle, and these are all available on the website. And then a fat quarter bundle. So you just need a fat quarter bundle. So what's that? 21 quid. And a bit of wadding. But most people have got the wadding in their stash at home. You know, you don't need much wadding. And to be fair, I suppose you could, a bit like your table runner, you could get away without not having any wadding, really.
Yeah.
Because it is only hanging, isn't it?
And at the back, you can feel it's.
Yeah, it's only wadding on one side
yeah.
to save money. Because wadding is quite expensive.
It's fabulous.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. Well done, Ting.
So that's Christmas. Christmas at the shop already. I know.
Well, it's coming into summer. You don't do Halloween, do you?
No, we don't. Me. Americans love it. It's a big thing over there.
And in Ireland.
Do you like it?
We don't have Guy Fawkes. We have Halloween.
Oh.
And it's quite a religious thing, whereas All Souls, All Saints.
Ah. Whereas Guy Fawkes here, remember. The whole
so they do a big fuss for Guy Fawkes.
Yeah.
No,
we don't do Halloween, and I don't do Halloween fabric.
Speaking of Kentwell, earlier, I'm doing Halloween up in Kentwell again.
Oh yes,
Scaresville. Only managing a few weekends because I'm busy a lot this year.
So are you a scarer? You know, one of the people that goes round, or are you doing?
I'm going to be a marshal.
Oh, right.
I think. I don't know what I'm going to be doing, but I'm excited to hear people screaming and laughing. Mostly screaming.
It's a big thing. It's a great idea.
Yeah.
And it's
I hope England does
Kentwell.
pick up more in regards to more Halloweenness, because I want to decorate the entire house in Halloween stuff.
So the whole of Kentwell Hall, there's a certain area where you go to be scared, really.
Yes.
It's fun scared though. So you're walking around
you scream and then laugh.
You might hear something, or it's so creepy because you think someone's going to jump out at you, and you're like, you're screaming, laughing, that nervous.
I was really pleased. I got to be slightly scary. I can't tell you what I was, because in case they bring it back again this year, but it was amazing. I really enjoyed scaring people.
It's huge. It sells out, and it's a
hundreds
big
of people
thing
go
for
through every
the
night.
hall. It keeps the hall going to a certain extent, I think, doesn't it?
Hundreds of people go through every night, and it starts at the start of October through until I think it's like the 3rd or 4th of November. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Season.
But and it's hectic.
Scaresville.
You're talking hundreds of people, and it's just the best thing. We hear people coming around. They're like, "Oh my god, I want myself!" And that's me. I'm going.
Because they get volunteers, but they also get professional actors in as well, don't they? Yeah. So.
It's best fun. But yes, Christmas festival.
So Christmas here, maybe not Halloween, but it's Christmas.
That's why I was looking at that going, that's kind of Halloweeny.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited. I promise I'll leave you some of it. I might steal some of them. I might steal that one.
We're going to work out what to make with that fabric.
Yes, let's make plans. Yeah. Actually do something, because I'm on another. I've just finished the virus shawl, and I'm currently working on another one. I really like this. My only thing is the lavender. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of the lavender through it. I really love the reds and oranges and the earthy tones. It's just a bit random having lavender in it. But
it's really silky. This is Katia Polaris.
Yeah.
It is a bog standard acrylic, but it's a shiny, glossy.
Try and cover your face.
It's like a single. It even looks like a merino single. Sorry.
It's just not gonna. There you go.
Even looks like a merino single.
It is beautiful, and I love the color. The depth of color is so nice and rich. And I really enjoy it.
So you're nearly. Well, you've nearly done with that, really, haven't you?
Not even. I've only just about finished one ball.
Oh right. No. Yes, because it'll come up back here, won't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So I have another 2 balls to go.
Oh well, speaking of finished, I'm nearly finished.
Dun, dun, dun.
Right, so I pinned it in place so you can get an idea. So the back.
Was your arm gone?
Oh, wait, I didn't stick it on in the end.
Right, okay.
Yeah. So the back, simple Breton stocking stitch, 6 white, 4 blue. Very similar to Vincent's Montrealer, more stripes, but his was 4 and 8. So apparently classic Breton is white is bigger than the blue. And remember, this is a home written pattern by Colin in the village. It was kimono style. So the idea is this is the left front, and then the right front comes over and down, and you will then be able to tie it up. Or if you wanted to, you could then, you're
leave
on
it open.
The beach. Yeah, you could. Because it's linen.
It's more like a cardigan style then.
It will kind of
drape.
I think I've just got to put like a crocheted border around the edge.
Why do you say that? To stop it rolling?
No, he'd written on the pattern. He'd written on the pattern to do. Right.
I thought you were sharing it inside.
No. But I think that will, if that drapes like that, and then you've got that side draping,
be fab.
Sexy as well, won't it? With a bit of on the beach.
Don't you be having people talking about your guns again, and it'll all just get out of control.
So I'm looking forward to a photo shoot there.
We still haven't done our other photo shoot.
I know, we've got to do that.
However, both of us have shared pictures
knits.
of our finished knits on our own Instagram account, so you can go there and have a butcher's.
Yeah, but we've got to have posh pics done.
Maybe when it actually cools down a bit, we'll be able to put them on and make it look good, rather than melting in the heat wearing jumpers.
Oh God, yes. So there's Mr. Hunk.
I was laughing. I was telling my sister that I'd finished my jumper and I'd made something, and she was like, "Oh, is this something you'd actually wear?" And I was like, "Yes, I'm wearing that in public. I intend to wear it a lot." Because, like people are like, "Oh, it's just a thing I'm being."
Yes, yeah.
I was like, "No, I'm going to wear this."
Yeah, too right. I wanted to wear that this summer, but I just clearly... I want to get the Montreal finished, you see. Definitely ready for winter. So, but that will look good. I think that will look good.
I think so too. It already looks fabulous.
I can imagine a photo shoot on a yacht somewhere.
Can I come with you?
Well, I haven't got a yacht. I've got to find someone with a yacht. So if you've got a yacht,
I know people with a yacht.
Do you?
Yes.
That I can just go and have a photo shoot down.
Yes, actually.
Whereabouts are they based?
Tell you later.
Right, yeah.
Anyway.
Right. So Rowan.
Yes, the catalogues are in.
Yeah, I do like Rowan. It's a high-end commercial yarn, but they've had a big shake-up last year, I think it was.
Oh, really?
They were owned. They were owned by someone else bigger, and then someone else took them over.
Oh.
And during that takeover, Metz Crafts, who I think might be German, I think they decided to try and streamline Rowan a bit, take it down, downsize it a bit more, to back to perhaps how it was when it first started. I think they were brothers when they first started.
Oh,
so they got rid of a lot of yarns.
Yeah.
They also streamlined a lot of the colours, because sometimes with these yarn companies, as we've discussed on here, you'll get a yarn company who will have a catalogue that big, like Katia.
Too many options.
And exactly that. You'll have a yarn with like 25 colourways. It's like, it's then so hard to choose. Which ones do you get? And then because of that, sometimes there's too much choice. You then actually don't choose at all.
Yeah.
So they got rid of a lot of colourways. So they've almost, for some of their yarns, it's literally like 6 or 7 colours to choose from. Yeah. So actually, you don't need to choose. You just say, I'll get all 6 in.
Yeah. That's the niche down. Sometimes works better, doesn't it?
Yeah. And so I've kind of, I quite like that approach, and they're a lot more personalised with their approach as well. Their reps coming around. We've got a good rep, Addie, who is great, and she was in a couple of days ago. And I decided to get the latest patterns. Now, there's something to talk about. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different pattern books, because at long last, there is a company like Rowan who said, rather than having to get, because they normally come in packs of 5, right? So you'd have to order, so to get one of those, you've got to order 5 of that, and then 5 of that, and 5 of that, and 5 of that.
I'm just going straight for the women's.
And sometimes I don't want 5, because I know I won't sell 5. So this one here, for example, the K Facet, look at that. Wonderfully Rowan. I mean, that's like...
Wonderfully colourful. Oh, I love that.
But that's proper huge Fair Isle stuff. I haven't got many people who will do that here.
Look at that scarf.
So I don't want 5 books. So Rowan said you can have a shop pack where you just buy the whole pack and you get 2 of each. Like, ting, that's a great idea. Why don't other shops, companies do that more? So I was able to then, at the same price, get 2 of each, rather than having to get 5, 5, 5 and 5. So I can now show all my customers, and then if I want to order more, I can do. So we've got a great one, men's Nordic, Áine and Carlos.
Why is there not a women's Nordic?
There, I think there are already.
Oh, were there?
They just haven't done a men's.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, there's some great ones in there. I mean, there's...
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I'm just showing up anything. I'm like, oh, it's pretty. That's fab.
There's some like, don't, you know... I like
So far, I'm loving
at.
a lot of the women's stuff.
And then there's a new one, which I think many of you lot out here will like. I know that is nice.
That's beautiful.
How many balls of felted tweed did that take, though? This one here is one to talk about.
I always chuckle at the whole, anyway.
Can you see it? I think so.
Yes.
This is Mode Rowan. Brand new collection. And it kind of strips back everything that they've done with the felted tweed, Kentwell Haze, where you need like about 5 balls of each and intricate ferrule work.
Yeah.
And it's stripped back to simple stocking stitch, moss stitch, or just plain and neutral colours. Look at that, you know, so plain, simple, more like everyday. Stunning, eh?
We're just talking about that thing.
Everyday knits. So I think this will be... Well, that one's quite intricate. So
Wow. That was 19 balls. The stripy one, by the way.
So I think this is going to go down really well because it's actually stuff that most people will be able to knit. Half of these things in here, not the... You know, I don't know what the percentage would be, but, you know... 1, 2 in 10 in our area would probably knit with those. That many of our customers will knit. So if you've not seen Mode at Rowan before, it's the first collection, so get on and have a look. Go online, you'll find all the pictures online anywhere.
Oh, I like that wee jumper.
Yeah, it's great. Just a classic one to chuck on in the winter.
And it's quite modern.
Yes, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's modern classics rather than...
And I think that's what they've tried to do with the men's. I mean, it's always hard finding decent men's patterns. They tend to think that we want 50,000 cables all over them, but...
That's just lovely. Sorry, we're talking about modern classics. That's lovely cropped, because cropped is still back in, and it's nice with a high-waisted skirt.
So it's been really nice to be able to get a selection of books in, rather than having to pay 5 of everything, because I wouldn't have been able to afford that. I couldn't have got 5 of that, 5 of that, 5 of that. So now the customers can see more of the patterns and get an idea of the collection, which is great. So I'm really happy with Rowan.
I like that they have an all year round one, which is just lovely. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So obviously we're selling these, but you can just go online. You can go anywhere on Google and find out and see all the pictures, because a lot of the shops will have all the pictures on show. Because when you look, for example, there, you can see all the patterns. But a lot of online shops, and I'll be doing it, I'll be putting all those photos on our web store, so you can see what's in the book before you buy.
What I was saying, that book, that stripe, 17 balls.
Yes, a lot of money. 17 balls, they're £7.60 each.
17 50-gram balls.
So 10 is £70.
This is
we might as well say 130 odd quid.
Oh my good baby.
Really good. So
so
they are nice. They're nice books.
They're beautiful. I know this is like probably, but I like to have things I can work up to. Like there's some of the scarves in this, or like that jumper is just stunning. The triangle one. This is the vintage.
The price isn't too bad. They recommend selling them for £9, I think, and it's just like, I can't sell them for that. I'm like making, it's not even 100% profit on that. So I've got them at like £12, £13.
Yeah.
But then I don't compare myself to the other shops, just because you can't. Because if I'm comparing to internet companies, I'll make no money at all, and we'll be
out in the
gone
street.
back to teaching.
Yes.
Can you believe it? Speaking of which, it's the end of the 3rd year here.
Go away.
Yeah, September will see the start of the 4th year.
Oh, isn't that mad?
4 years of doing the shop.
I've known you for
nearly all of it.
about a year and a half. Wouldn't it be? Because it'll be 2 years it'll be 2 years in November.
I thought you came into the shop when I was like literally first here. When did you move?
It will be 2 years here in November.
Oh wow, yeah.
Or around this time would be about 2 years here.
Yes, so I've been here 3 years. Yeah, so I'm now starting my 4th year. So
you had a year under your belt.
Yeah, so it's start of the 4th year. So I've got to start thinking about how the hand-dyed yarn will push the shop further, and then it's crunch time. Year 5. I'll have to start really looking at, because I'll be given the lease again, won't I? I'll have to sign. I'll have to say whether I want to sign for another 5 years.
If you want to stay or go.
Well, I want to stay, definitely, but it's a case of the shop has got to make more money, hasn't it? Yeah. It's got, otherwise, otherwise. There are bills to pay and everything. So it's a case of if it doesn't continue to make more money, then it may not be viable. So it has to change.
I better make sure I get my blanket finished before you go there. I'm crocheting a blanket.
I think it will. With the ideas I've got for the hand-dyed yarn and the woad wool for the tourism should keep the shop growing. Mm-hmm. And so I can start doing, and you're doing more bills and running classes and the like of. Yeah, well, I think we're going to stop doing classes now. I think we're going to go down the social route. I can't keep up with how many people want to come and sit here in this room and drink and knit and chat. So I've got a bigger waiting list for that than I have for the classes for coming in to learn crochet. So really, you need a bigger room. Indeed, yes. So that would be the other conversation in year 5. I'm staying in Long Melford definitely, but do you get a bigger shop so you can have more social side? But then with a bigger shop means more costs because you've got to buy stock to fill the shelves. But more importantly, business rates. Mm-hmm. Business rates are crippling. At the moment, the shop is small enough here where I don't have to pay business rates. Really? But when I first started, I had to pay them for a year, and it was like £4,000. So what's that divided by? Yeah, it's a whack. Yeah, and that's just that's just a bill to the government. I don't get anything out of that. In my naivety, when I first started, I rang the council because I had to in 2016 I had half year of paying business rates until the new government came in 2017, and then they scrapped them for the smaller shop, which was great. But before then, so it was about like was it 50-60 quid a month or something that you had to pay the bill, direct debit. And I rang up and said, so where do I put my rubbish then? Because I thought that it was business rates. I thought it was a tax. Well, what am I getting in return? She goes, oh no, it's just a straight tax to the government. You have to pay for your rubbish. Oh my god! So I then have to pay for dustbin bags to put for the council to collect. So I have to pay for rubbish bags on top. So it literally is just straightforward money in their. It's just money in their pocket because they think we're obviously making money. So therefore, no wonder so many small businesses went out of business. It's completely right, and that's why you see so many shops closing, the bigger shops, because the business rates are so high. Ridiculous. The size of this shop, and it was £4,000 a year for this shop. Oh, bigger one would be ridiculous. So when I was looking at the big shop down the road, it was that. I think that might have been £8,000 a year. Oh my god! Just can't afford it. Yeah, you'd have to be incredibly well established. Basically, I mean, I can't do the calculations, but you can work out how much more. Yeah, it would. That would be a week's worth or 3 or 4 days worth of money in the till. That is, then you would just say, right, that's just paid the business tax, the
Goodbye
rates
money.
alone. Yeah. So that's why it's difficult. So I don't really want to move to a bigger shop because you've then got those things. But so I thought, right, well, let's get some more. So rather than Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday afternoon, having it open for me teaching you to crochet, or someone coming in teaching patchwork to 4 people and then not getting 4 people, so then the class has to be cancelled because that's what sometimes it's like. And then there's not everyone available in the afternoon. Some people want to answer. I thought, why not stop the teaching idea?
And just have
which would be a shame because I think that's the teacher in me. I'd like to teach.
Yeah, and that's how I met you, was coming to a class.
But one person coming in for a class doesn't pay for this room in the afternoon.
No,
whereas
and you can get
6 or 7 people who just want to come around and sit around a table and chat.
And drink tea.
And of course you don't have to do so much work for that. You don't have to plan a class. You haven't got to work out what the end product is and make it 3 months in advance so you can then advertise the class. Like something like this, these stockings, you've now got that made, so you can now advertise that class.
But we
if you
have
wanted
the come by once a month.
Yeah, we do.
Well, you could actually start running the classes instead.
Yes, yeah.
Sorry, random thought.
Yeah, indeed. But then that goes to show how good the social side is. People want to come together, and I think that's the ethos of the shop. Certainly over the last 2 years, with how we act on Instagram and here, it's about coming together, isn't it?
Yeah, lovely big community.
It's about sharing ideas, sharing skills and techniques.
And people are so generous with their time, and they're so kind.
And
it's just nice. It's just nice to be nice.
And we're learning all the time, and I think. That no matter what age, and that community, here in the village and bigger, I think that's way more important. I think than getting those people to come in for a couple of hours.
And we talked about this before, as the benefits to your mental health and everything else.
Oh yes, yeah.
I love it.
So
sorry, I'm just sitting here crocheting away.
No, it's good. So it's interesting, isn't it? So year start of year 4, September. We've got a big stock take. This weekend, so Jen's going to be in.
For Jen.
Yeah.
I'll make sure I'll bake a cake or something.
Then we'll have fish and chips at the end.
Oh.
So and then start year 4.
I might come up for fish and chips.
And hopefully we'll keep going, won't we?
Yes.
For the next year as well.
So as long as we can.
We'll have our first Christmas here, won't we?
Oh!
Christmas on YouTube.
We should have
We've got to dress up.
Yeah.
Get your Christmas jumpers out. Who's got a Christmas jumper?
I need to start making a Christmas jumper.
Blimey hell, you better start now then. It's been a pleasure. A pleasure chatting to you all again.
Thank you very much for watching and commenting and getting involved, as always. Very much appreciated. And thank you, Angela, for the awesome fabric.
Yes.
We need to have a discussion.
I know.
I need to think of something festive for each of those.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, well, it's going to probably be a stocking, won't it?
From the autumn, though. Anyway, we will talk to you very soon.
Indeed, yes. Enjoy. Lovely speaking to you all. Ta-ra.
Bye.